देख कहाँ है?
बोल दो ना पापा है।
मुझे कुछ हो हाँ, अभी डिसाइड नहीं कर रहा हूँ। I don't know.
Oh my god. What is the error here?
So we have a superstring S and a substring world. So what we can do is that we can start with a for loop. This s dot size minus sub dot size, which is basically we will go to the 5 positions only. We gonna do what? J plus plus. It's I plus plus. Again we are creating a J loop, and for J is equal to 0, J is less than sub dot size J plus plus. Yeah. If S of I plus J equal to not equal to sub of J, then we're gonna do break. Else we keep on repeating this thing. So if J equal to I dot size sub dot, and if the value of J equals to sub dot, that means we have come to an end. We are going to return true. Else return false. Let's do a dry run. We have a string s is equal to hello world, and we have another string sub which is world. So now what is the case here? Case is that we are starting I at 0 and j I will go till 5 positions. That is total of 5. J is starting at 0. S of what is I 0? Is J 0? S of 0. What is S of 0 H? It's not equal to sub of 0. J is W. So it's basically H is not equal to W. So what we are going to do is that we are not going to. So we cannot do this. We're gonna come out. Now I'm gonna increment from here. And what is I? 1 say 0. So 1 is what? So 1 is oh I don't know. I'm not understanding this thing. Can you please explain this with an example? Till then, we're gonna go to monkey type. I think my typing speed has increased a lot. Let's take it out for a 15 seconds. Of course, I without fact much then man keep become it's 78. Let's try it again. It's 83. I wanna make it a 90. Let's go. This is last whether I get a 90 or not doesn't matter for me. It's gone. Leave it, man. This could be my last. Concentrating, that's why. Leave it. Not interested. Hello world. Exist in the hello world. Step 1 is dot length by sub dot length. I let's ghost because after index 5, substring cannot fit. So by step I equal to 0. Start comparing from index. Mismatch. Break happen. Move to next I equal to 1. Compare. Why we are comparing?
This character is a very simple thing. Sum of prime numbers up to n.
So n is 10 and primes are 2, 3, 5, 7. Sum is 70. Oh, it's simple. Brute force is if n is less. For a prime number to be n, we have two cases. If n is less than 2, we're going to return false. For int I is equal to 2, I into if n model sum I equal to 0. पापा क्या कर रहे हैं?
सो गए काफी।
हाँ?
मैं दवा तुम खा के सो गए, मत छेड़ना उनको बोले।
पैर दबा दिए होते?
नहीं 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 दबाना बोले।
देख के ना।
Typical coding questions looks like reverse words. Palindrome, move zeros, missing number, prime, perfect, strong number, array rotation, frequency count, matrix transpose, string manipulation, reality of TCS. Easy. Almost done. Can the student run clean basic? This is a student a competitive program. Five problems you couldn't solve are actually good for you because selection comes from recognizing pair handling unseen variation. Nobody solves 100%, even selected candidates level question.
सर सर ले आओ ना थोड़ा, यहीं आ जाओ ना सर सर।
हमें देख रही है, अच्छा। हमें चच्चा ना चच्चा ना। सब धुंधला धुंधला लागे। My God, it is fine. Okay. Um. All right. These are all basics questions like verbal memory, shortcut. Some basic questions. Who are the most recurring character in history? Also plausible to write it. And also like kind of okay. So now I have to focus on math. Let's go for it. Coding section, factorial. Uh, who anyone can write this basic codes. Area of a circle. Are you sure, ma'am? What is the area of circle? By r square. So diameter r into r by 2 by 2 r square. Who's gonna ask you this question? I don't think so. They're gonna ask. Only issue is that intersection points. This looks hard, to be honest. Y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Y4 minus y3 by x4 minus x3. Float x1 y1 x2 y2 float x3 y3 for y4 percent f percent f and x1 and x1 and y x2 and y. Okay. Oh, I don't think so. They're gonna ask you these types of questions. To be honest, unique elements in array. Unique elements in array. That is easy. Use a map pack. No, we're gonna go for it. Map as well.
क्या बक रहे हो क्या बक रहे हो अकेले अकेले ठीक हो
क्यों? कुछ प्रॉब्लम है आपको अभी?
नहीं,
What the fuck? Just my brother said, bro. कुछ सुनाई नहीं दे रहा है पहली बात तो गाना सुन रहा हूँ. Manga, did you check on me? So the thing is that these are like
Only thing I'm gonna focus today is I completed 50 problems, and my goal is to solve reasoning questions today. Day was hectic. Yeah, like I did for like 3 4 hours. More than that, I guess. Make this thing clear for sure. Right. I'm gonna solve PYQs of the reasoning ability. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Why reasoning? Because it's like 11 o'clock and we get so much tired doing coding, and I have already done most of the coding part for today. If I start doing aptitude, that is numerical ability, it's gonna fuck up. Like mind won't work for now. So we are going to do is reasoning. Reasoning is very easy. You can like solve in seconds. So 25 out of 25 is the scoring part. Before that, I would like to go and see my progress. Before that, we do one thing. We're gonna add this to our GitHub. Okay, git add dot git commit hyphen m. Okay, lead code. No, TCS git push, and everything is up to date. Next part is what I said just now. What I said, I was going to see the lead code. Um, Prime numbers of set bits in binary representation. This looks kind of okay. Problem of the day. So we have given two integers left and right, return the count of numbers in the range left to right, having a prime number of set bits in their binary representation. In 6 is 110. Oh, look at that. 7, 8, 9. 2 is a prime, 7 is a prime, 6 is a prime. What we can do is that we can start with 6, keep storing each and every bit, and we count the number of ones. Yeah, probably. So before doing that, acceptability required, that means I can solve it, and the topic would be obviously array and this thing what bit manipulation. I don't want to see it. Let's see it. Write a help function to count the number of cells. That is what I was. So today morning I was just uh, working on a left to right, right to like what we call this. I was working on decimal to binary and binary to decimal conversions. So this seems pretty simple. We're gonna do one thing. Firstly, gonna start the timer, and for within an half an hour, I have to complete this. I've never seen this question, and I've never solved this question. This was my first time to see this, and I got an idea like how to solve it. So we're gonna do one thing is that we're gonna count from left to right and create write a helper function, which gives us whether the element is prime or not. So we're gonna do one thing is that we're gonna create a counter variable, and we're gonna iterate it through a for loop for int I equal to left. We're gonna start from left. I is less than or equal to right. I plus plus. Left gonna start from 6. If if what? We're gonna use a helper function. So we will name it as is prime of left, is prime of I. Then we're gonna increment our count, and at last we're gonna return our count. That's how simple it is to write the code. That doesn't mean that like now I have to write the main logic which I said to you guys. We're gonna create a boolean function which is prime, and we're gonna pass integer variable which can be written as k. So the now thing is that we are having an भाई थोड़ा माउस मिलेगा उधर अगर खाली है तो मजा आ जाए. People are watching. If anyone's watching, you can comment out. The last live stream, someone was watching and he commented out. I just ended the live stream. I don't know why. We're gonna try this out before doing. Today, we're gonna do till 2 o'clock because tomorrow is Sunday. So we're gonna use a screen recorder as usual. I'm having a book, but I don't want to work on it. So we are passing 6. So 6 will be passed here. So the now we are k is 6. So what are we going to do? We are having a number. So decimal to binary conversion. How gonna we do that? 6 can be written as 2 table. 2 threes are 6. So the remaining bit is 0 because there is nothing. 2 ones are 2 and the remaining bit is 0. So 6 is basically 100, which is 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 square. Huh? Something is fishy, guys. Don't you? Ah, this is 1. Why? Because 2 ones are 2 and 1 is remaining. So 2 power 2 square is 4. This is 2. So 4 plus 2 is 6. If we get the binary representation of this value, then we can convert it. So what are we going to do is that, so I'm gonna use an eraser and gonna remove this. Yeah, so let's do it. So we're gonna take a string which gonna be answer, which is pretty, for now it's empty, and we're gonna create a while loop while k is greater than 0. If k modulus of 2 equal to 1, then if it is 1, it's confusing, yaar. If it's 1, yeah, like we got 1, so 2 ones are 2, it's 1, then we're gonna do what? Append and 1, answer plus equal to 1, else answer plus equal to 0. If I'm not wrong, this is the logic, and k by equal to 2, and reverse the bits. Reverse what? Answer dot begin, because answer dot end. Why we are going to reverse it? So, are there is no back option? Yeah, it is. So guys, like this is a string we get, but what is the k value here? 6. So 6 is greater than 0. 6 modulus of 2 is not 1. 6 modulus of 2 is 0. So now the value is 0. I mean, we are appending, right? So the now value is 0. Now k by 2 is basically 6 by 2 is what? 3. 3 is greater than 0. 3 modulus of 2 is 1. Now we're gonna append 1. Then again 1. 1 is greater than 0. 1 modulus of 2 is 1. So we're gonna append 1. So then now it becomes 0. 0 is greater than 0, which is false. So this is how we got the answer variable. But here it is 110. So we are reversing it to get an 110. After getting that, we'll get the correct string. We're gonna do one thing. Gonna erase this. I think we are good to go here. The next step is that, is it a prime? That's a big question. So we're gonna create a count. Count is equal to 0. Again, we're gonna iterate a for loop for int I equal to 0. I is less than what? Answer dot size. Answer dot size. I plus plus. Yeah, sure. Correct. If answer of I is equal to what? Answer of I is equal to what? If it is equal to 1, increment our count. Oh, now I have to check the prime condition. Count is to check if a number is prime or not. Do we need another helper function? Oh, it's going crazy. If it's let's do it right. Bool is prime. Let's keep this as helper. Helper. We are calling what? Helper. So is prime, and we are giving a variable called. Let's give it m. So we are starting with again we are creating a count is equal to 0. We are starting for int I is equal to 0. I is oh it's not 0. I starts from 2 is neither 1 is neither prime nor complex. So we're gonna start it with true. What is a prime? Number which is divisible by 1 and itself. So we're gonna start it with 1. Less than or equal to m and I plus plus. So here we are checking if n modulus of I equal to 0. It's not n, it's m. Then we're gonna increment our count. This is like very I'm making it big. Maybe oh I've taken 8 minutes. Let's see whether I will be able to solve within 30 minutes or not. N modulus of I. And the next step is that if count equal to 2, then return true, else return false. These are the two cases which we need to follow. And here we are going to finish. For answer of I equal to.
Hello.
Then here is another case. If is prime of C and D, then return true, return false. The next step is that let's run it out. Hope so. I think we have done pretty well. Oh wow, one submission. Like that's that's how a clean code works. Oh my god. I yo. I have taken only 8 minutes because morning I have worked on an it was a question called integer to prime. I mean decimal to boolean to decimal. So that helped me a lot to solve these kind of problems. But the runtime is 5%. Let me just explain the time complexity it has taken to solve this problem. So we are calling an helper function a number of times. Helper is doing what? It's iterating for O of n. So O of n, O of k plus O of k plus O of reverse is taking another O of k plus this is taking another O of k plus this is taking another O of k. 4 O of k means O of 4k which is equal to O of k. So here we are taking O of n times. Let's make it as k and O of n times. N into n, it's taking n square time complexity. But the surprise is that if I submit it again, it's gonna increment automatically. No, it's not. Let's submit it again. Like there's a glitch, but I don't know. Like let's do one thing. Let's paste this function to the chat GPT and see what it gonna say. It will be like, bro, are you kidding me? For a simple problem, I made it two, three helper functions.
हाँ मार्केट बंद है ना क्या बोल रहे हो? बीटी इसी के बगल में यूएसडी रहेगा, वो रियल है। मार्केट ये नहीं आएगा इस पे, लाइव नहीं आता शायद। आज उसमें देखो, उसका नाम क्या है, उसका नाम क्या बोलते हैं? फॉरेक्स नहीं, उस फॉरेक्स क्या बोलते हैं उसको, ट्रेडिंग व्यू। इसमें होगा पर इसमें नहीं आता है, मोस्टली मैं देखा हूँ, पता नहीं क्यों। ऐसी मजेदार बातें कर रहे हो। अरे यार। हाँ, क्यों आएगा? वनडे ट्यूजडे 100% नहीं आएगा इस बार, 80-70 आएगा।
आपसे पहले मेरा रिजल्ट ना आ जाए।
क्या? क्या अरेंज करोगे? हम्म। हाँ। हाँ। हम्म। 150 अगर 300 मिलेगा, रुक जाओ। 300 इंटू 1.93 लगाओगे कैसे भी आप। 575 माइनस बोनस 150, आपको $429 मिलेगा मतलब, एक्स्ट्रा मिलेगा। हम्म। 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 मार्केट करना ठीक है
So
यार।
let's go public.
नींद मैंने होश आवाज में बोला। हाँ यार। हम्म। 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 हम्म हम्म अबे चुप करो। हम्म, नहीं ना, मेरा तो दिल टूट गया। नहीं, वो ही सबसे गंदा फंसे हैं हम, पता है, मनी मैनेजमेंट के बिना। हम्म 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 हम्म। मैं तो कहता हूँ पीटी का 7 बैच है वही देखो, फिर उसमें, इसलिए एक सेटअप पे पकड़ के क्या ही मिल रहा है। एक्यूरेसी अगर अच्छा, हम्म, ठीक है कर लो सर, आप भी याद रखोगे। अपना क्या सीन हो रहा था। मैंने ठीक से नहीं देखा है वीडियो, पूरी लाइट लेके देखी। साइकोलॉजी नहीं समझ सकते। हम्म, और आपको पता है तगड़ी चीज। हम्म, तगड़ी चीज अच्छी पता है, हमने 5 मिनट अब इंक्लूड करा है तो थोड़ा अच्छा रिजल्ट मिलेगा। फॉरेक्स भाई उतना मुश्किल नहीं है पता है, और वो इंडिकेटर भी देख लिया, उसका कोर्स भी देख लिया है। क्या नाम है उसका? यार ये कुछ है, बहुत लंगड़ा बंदा है। आज आज वही देख रहा था सुबह से शाम तक। उसका इंडिकेटर देखा हो, इंडिकेटर, हाँ फर्स्ट क्लास। लेक्चर वन
तो
लेक्चर
सर
टू
सब हो
प्रैक्टिकल
गया था।
वर्जन की वीडियो।
सर
नहीं 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 नहीं।
let's do the study questions. Let's go.
वहाँ पे लिखा होगा तो तुमने शेयर कर दो। कॉपी लिंक सेंड टू ओके। फ्रैक्टल मतलब ये होता है कि टाइम फ्रेम्स जो कि समझ आता है खुद से कि कौन से टाइम फ्रेम में क्या हो सकता है वहाँ पे। फ्रैक्टल मतलब डिफरेंट डिफरेंट टाइम फ्रेम, पहले कौन सा टाइम फ्रेम देखना है, फिर कैसा थिंकिंग रखना है, फिर जो मेन बड़ा टाइम फ्रेम में वो जोन से हमको लिक्विडिटी हंट होने का वेट करना है, फिर वहाँ से मार बैंक करनी है। हम्म,
मैं नॉर्थ की तरफ देख रहा हूँ, मेरे लिए लेफ्ट ये होगा। मैं ऐसे देख रहा
हम्म,
हूँ, मेरे लिए
मैं
लेफ्ट
वही
ये
बोल
होगा।
रहा हूँ। कॉलेज जाता हूँ मैं, आप बैठ तो कर सकते हो। वही तो ना। हम्म,
ऑप्शन में
फिर वही तो ट्राई करते जाओ, है ना। क्या? और क्या फिर, मैं तो वही बोल रहा हूँ ना मैं क्या कर रहा था, 1 घंटे में जाता था, प्रेशर को इंक्लूड कर देता था, ऑर्डर फ्लो डिक्रीज, ऊपर से सेलिंग का प्रेशर, वो ऊपर से लिक्विडिटी हेड, खत्म। ऐसी देखी थी। हेडेक हो गया। कोई और बीटीसी बेचने कभी भी। हम्म, वही तो बोल रहा हूँ, पागल होता नहीं कहीं। यहाँ पे एस एल टी पी है, वो मस्त सोचो अभी। एस एल टी पी बस आप समझो यहाँ पे, पहले कि मार्केट में काम क्या कर रहा है वो देखो। एस एल टी पी के लिए आपको वो कनेक्ट करना पड़ेगा, क्रेडिट का डेमो डेमो का। हाँ, वो लैपटॉप होता तो यार अच्छा रहता, एक बार आ जाते। हम्म, बन तो सकता है, का कोई लेवल है। हाँ अब तो जा सकते हैं। वही ना। नहीं, किसको मेजर करना है बताओ। उसके ऊपर रखो और स्केल खींचो। अरे वो स्केल यार, देखो जहाँ से आपको मेजर करने से ग्रीन लाइन मेजर करनी है तो वहाँ पे स्केल रखो फर्स्ट। उधर से ऊपर। हाँ ऐसे नीचे देखो। हम्म। 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 हाँ। कर लेते हैं भाई उधर। उसमें जाना पड़ेगा। मार्केट बंद है ना बात। चल रहा है ठीक से, पता भी नहीं चलता। मूव्स नहीं आते यार लोग। हम्म। अब मार्केट बंद है तो मूव। पेपर ट्रेडिंग यार लैपटॉप है तो बहुत अच्छी बात है, उसमें तो बहुत सही है। यार यहाँ पे हमने कैसे होता है, तो समझ नहीं आ रहा इधर। पूरा अजीब सा है। हम्म। ये मार्केट बोल रहा हूँ ना बंद है आज, इसलिए ऐसे ही चलेगी। मैं तो कहता पीटी शर्मा को लगा वीडियो, देखते हैं क्या बोल रहे हैं। अरे वो इंडिकेटर लगा दो, बेस्ट है यार। अरे वो कैसे लगाऊंगा लैपटॉप से हाँ ना, मेरा तो बेस्ट है। ये इसमें नहीं लगता है, इसमें लगता है। भेजो फिर। लिंक शेयर कर। तो कैसे करना पड़ता है देखो। अरे ट्रेन देख लो, अरे भाई ट्रेन तो मस्त होता है। हाँ, इसको कॉपी पेस्ट करना पड़ेगा, बड़ा प्रोसेस है, इसलिए मैं लैपटॉप में बोल रहा हूँ, एक बार लैपटॉप में लगा लोगे तो आपके इसमें आ ही जाएगा। हाँ, एक काम करूंगा मैं कल। कल आओगे ना आप, ऐसे मीट पे बोल रहे हो, हाँ इसको आप मत छेड़ो, बड़ा प्रोसेस है, आप समझ नहीं पाओगे। मैं क्या करूँगा, आपका आईडी पासवर्ड लूंगा, मेरे उसमें लगा के उसको कर दूंगा, तो हो जाएगा। मत करो, बड़ा प्रोसेस है। हाँ, तो बेटर है ना, वही ना। ऑर्डर ब्लॉक समझते हो? ये ना मुझे भी समझ नहीं आ रहा है, इसको मेरे को देखना है वीडियो में, मैं पहले देखा था, भूल गया, पता नहीं क्यों। हम्म, 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 वही ना, वही ना बोल रहा हूँ, ऐसे ही इजी यार देखो फॉरेक्स भी। अच्छा भी, लेकिन मेरे को लगता है कोटेक्स को छोड़ना बेवकूफी हम लोग के लिए, वो भी लगता है, इसलिए वही ऐसा सोर्स है जो इजीली। हाँ। हम्म, 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 हाँ, वही ना। हम्म, 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 मैं कर दूंगा कल, कोई टेंशन नहीं, कल पूरा सेटअप करके जाऊंगा आपको सब कुछ अच्छे से। अभी अभी ट्रेड लेनी है तो जाओ, उसमें जाओ ना, उसका नाम क्या है, बीटीसी यूएसडी मारो। कितना पॉइंट्स का हुआ है यहाँ से, वो लगा ना, वो लगाओ, वो बोलते हैं ध्यान रखा है। स्केल रखो और बताता हूँ कितना, अगर पॉइंट आप कैप्चर अगर ये पड़े भी तो खतरनाक फेल। रखो, उस पे रखो, यहाँ से ग्रीन स्टार्ट हो रहा है। पढ़ सकते हो। बस रुक जा। 162 $16 मिलते हैं यहाँ से। अगर 0.6 डॉलर का। ऐसा नहीं होता है उस पे। तो यार वो एक ऐप को कनेक्ट करना पड़ता है। नहीं तो पेपर ट्रेडिंग ऐप डाउनलोड कर लो ना, अभी हो जाएगा। हाँ। नहीं क्यों?